What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. Today we're on the old account, not that it matters, not that I meant to click that either. But what we're going to be talking about today is something I do get asked quite a bit, is Wrath, how do you always have enough orbs to complete events? Now, obviously, I do spend money, but there actually is a pretty easy, straightforward formula to getting yourself to 80 orbs per month for free. $0 spent, you can actually do a full completion each month as a free-to-play player. Couple disclaimers. One, there is a little bit of RNG involved, but not an insane amount. I would say it's actually pretty tame on the RNG side of things. And also, if you're a brand new player, it's going to be more difficult for you to do simply because you're not quite as far into the game. You don't have a base stockpile of resources to start things out with. You can't smash as far in the Aspen dungeon. Like, I've got a Hell 50 smash point. That makes a big difference. Obviously, the further you can get in the Aspen dungeon for free, the better. But either way, even as a brand new, bushy-eyed, green-tailed, whatever they call it, brand new player, you should pretty much be able to get at least 60 orbs per month for absolutely free, no problem. Give yourself a couple of months of playtime, and you should be able to do this pretty consistently at 80 plus orbs per month with no money cost. How to do it? That's the question. That's the question of the day. Well, Wrath, but how? First things first, you're going to have to realize... well, I guess not realize. You have to know how much you get per month for free, okay? And not talking about orbs here. This is gems. As a free-to-play player, your gem income is not tied to monthly cards. You don't buy those. You're not, spending and buying packs. You have to get exactly what the game gives you per month. And this is going to be the lowest possible estimate, okay? It's not going to be like this is the top end of stuff you're going to get. This is the baseline. You will actually make more than this per month, but to be safe, we're going to go with the minimum amount. So first up, every single day, if you guys don't know, your monthly quests rotate on a 28-day timer. It's not actually like a 30-day month. It's like a 28-day month. Just the way it works. So over the course of 28 days, boom, you get 5 ads per day, giving you 100 gems. Now, I'm not going to lie, I never actually use them because A, I'm lazy, and B, I just buy my gems, so I don't spend the 5 minutes of my day to watch ads like a lazy person I am. Either way, every single day, 100 gems. That's 2,800 gems per month just by watching ads. Takes no time at all. Pretty simple to do. 2,800 gems already there. Check-in. Boom. Every single month, you get about 900 gems. Now, obviously, on your first month playing, the game has sweetened these pots quite a bit. You get a substantially more amount of gems. But for your average month after that, you're going to average about 900-ish gems from this, like 930 or something. For the sake of easy math, it's 900. Okay, that's 3,700 gems per month from ads from your daily check-in. Where else do you get gems per month? Good question. Your monthly events. Boom. The arena. This is where you get a huge 3,500 gems per month, and it's very simple to complete. If you guys don't know how, well, I think I already have like a guide on that in my monthly deal, like how to do your monthly events. Long story short, you get like 160 points of these battles free in the entire month just because you get 3 free battles per day pretty much. It's incredibly cheap. So not bad at all there. You can pretty much complete the entire portion of the Crystal Crown event without spending anything on arena tickets at all. Your only arena ticket cost comes in the form of completing Trial of Champion, which you definitely need to do. But that's one of those things that you can do with gold. You don't have to spend hardly any gems at all to complete this. Gold will generally carry you through this every single month. Not a problem. 3,500 more gems. So you have 3,700 over here, 35 from your monthly. That's 7,200 gems per month right there. And that's not counting your daily quests. Now, I've had people tell me multiple different ways they do this. This is the way I do it, and this is why. On days where my heroic summon is not free, I do not complete the daily quests. I will not throw away a heroic scroll for no reason, and I'm not going to go ahead and spend 2 wishing fountains to get 20 gems, 2 wishing fountain coins to get 20 gems, when each wishing fountain coin is actually worth 30 gems each. It's not worth it. So here's how I do. On days where my heroic scroll is free, I complete the entire thing. And if you guys don't know, a full completion of your daily quest will give you 160 gems. However, you have to minus out the cost you put into it. So if you're putting 2 wishing fountain coins in there, you could say, well, you get them for free. They're still worth 30 gems each. I don't care if you got them for free. They're still worth 30 gems. So that's 60 gems of cost to complete your daily quests if your heroic scroll is indeed 100% free. Right? Right. Either way, however you want to look at it, that means you're going to walk out about 100 gems richer on the days you fully complete the event, because you will have to buy these little wishing coins here to complete the Wishing Well event. It is kind of important to this guide. So anyways, With that said, on days you can fully complete, you gain 100 gems, because 60 gems come out of these here. Go for your wishing coins, okay? On the days you do not fully complete, you will only make 40 gems profit, okay? You're only going to get the campaign and event raid 40 gems. You're not going to get the 20 from Wishing Fountain, because it's not worth really doing. And people have argued forever, Wrath, just do them every day. Here's why I don't do them every day. Even if you take a scroll and you only valued it 125 gems, which I've always valued them at 150, it's just my way of it, because that's what they actually cost you. Buy them one at a time. Just because you can get things cheaper in bulk doesn't mean that's its actual unit price. Hate to break it to people. It's not how it works in the real world. There's contractor packs at Lowe's. If you buy just one bolt, you don't get the contractor price. Hate to break it to you. So anyways, we'll even value it at 125 gems. If you do the full thing every single day, okay, every day you're doing the full-on daily deal, out of 160 gems, you're spending 125 of those to get the completion, which means you actually only walk out 35 gems to the good, plus you've wasted a heroic scroll that would actually be useful in the heroic scroll event. So you're only making 35 gems in profit, and you're wasting your heroic scroll. Not worth doing, in my opinion. I don't care how much math you want to throw at me. It does not add up, does not make sense. I'd rather walk away with 40 free gems per day and save my heroic scroll for the heroic scroll event, because it's going to be very important later down the road. Boom. That said, how many gems do you get from this doing it my way per month? Well, every other day you can do a full completion, okay? Because you're going to get that free heroic scroll every 48 hours. So day 1, you get it. Day 2, you don't. Day 3, you get it. Day 4, you don't. Math. So over the course of a 28-day period, that's 14 days where you get 40 gems profit, and 14 days you get 100 gems profit. Not bad. Not bad. So what's that end up being? It's about 500 and something gems for the 40 gem days, and 1,400 gems obviously for the 100 gem days. Put those together, you're just about 2,000 gems to the good over the course of a month. What does that mean? Well, that means you're now at about 9,200 gems per month for free, and this is baseline. This does not count things like your Celestial Island, where you can go in here, you got gem mines that give you gems, okay? You've got battles that can give you gems, okay? You got chests you can get. Your battles against a boss can give you gems. This does not count your arena battles, where every single victory can give you gems. It's a possibility, okay? There's a lot of different ways in the game to get extra gems. This is your baseline, is just about a little over 9,000 gems. That's not bad. That's actually pretty generous. So with that said, what do you do with them? Where's the orbs coming from, Wrath? This is the thing. Okay, you've got some gems. What do we do with them? Well, here's the thing. First things first, this is where the RNG kind of kicks in right at the get-go. I just want to get out of the way because it's where you get the bulk of your things. Monthly events. Boom. You're going to get 25 profit orbs in a month by completing all of these. So your Trial Champion, again, very important, especially to get to 100 points, but obviously getting the whole thing gives you some relics. 5-star heroes, take it. Take it. There's 5 here. The big thing is your tavern quests. This is where you're going to be kind of in the I need a little bit of luck, and that's your 7-star quests. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it, peeps. I spend money, yes, I do have VIP 7, so I have more tavern quests per day to use than a free-to-play player does. However, this does not change the fact that I have never once on all 3 of my accounts, maybe one time, missed a month where I didn't have 7-star quests. It's not because I re-roll billions, and I have 11 of them right now. Just waiting for months to be used. It's not that bad, okay? There is RNG involved. They're not super common, but this is why you re-roll your tavern quests every day. I re-roll for 3-star gems, 4-star gems and heroic scrolls, and 5-star gems plus. I actually just did like a spreadsheet on this, where I did like my week on all 3 accounts, where I re-rolled every single day, every quest that I got, and I mathed out what my gem difference was, you know, from when I started to when I ended that day. And actually it averaged out over all 3 accounts. If you took every single account every single day, it's 3 weeks, I guess you could say, of tavern refreshing. I averaged a profit of like 168 gems per day by re-rolling my quests. Now again, yes, I have more quests than you're going to have. That also cost me more gems to re-roll. It's a thing. I still have 41 of these things I could drop out and try to get them. One thing I will tell you not to do is try to re-roll your tavern quests for 6 or 7-star quests. These are not your aim when you re-roll your tavern quest. You're not aiming for 7-star quests. If you do that, you will waste a stupid amount of gems trying to get them. You got a month. You have a full-on month. If you get down to like the last day, you've got a 7-star quest, you're still missing one, maybe you might want to put a few in there trying to get those orbs out because it can be worth it. But at the same time, you might put more gems into getting a 7-star quest than the orbs are actually worth. And at that point, you might as well just bought the orbs. So don't focus on getting 7-star quests. I know it's kind of counterintuitive. I don't. All I do is I just come in here and I refresh every single day, get what I want to get, and I get out. And eventually, over the course of months and months, like I said, I don't miss the monthly events hardly ever, and I almost always have, like I said, I've got 5 months worth of these done. I could stop refreshing my tavern today, and in 5 months' time, I would still be able to complete the monthly quest event, okay? It's not that bad to do. It does take a little bit of luck, but like I said, a little bit of luck, this is not unnormal for me. I've got, I think, 8 on my brand new account. I've got like 9 or 10 on my PvP account, and I've got 11 here. So, I mean, I've got 7-star quests on every account that I do it. It's not a fluke when you can do it 3 times over and over again. It's very possible. So that's your RNG biggest, I'd say your biggest portion of RNG in the event is trying to complete that, but it is very doable. It's not that hard. That's going to give you 25 orbs a month. That is like almost 30% of your profit orb completion done. 30%. That's crazy. To put that in perspective, if you're one of the people that are buying heroic scrolls, by the way, you probably shouldn't be unless you're spending a lot of money, because heroic scrolls are aimed at spenders. That would be like your monthly quests giving you like 200 and something heroic scrolls per month. Obviously, you don't get that. But for orbs, you do. You get about a third of a completion almost. It's very worth doing. So with that said, where's the other places you get your orbs in bulk? For free-ish. Ish being, it may cost you a little tiny bit. The arena. Well, Wrath. The arena doesn't give orbs. Yes, it does. Boom, right there. Arena currency, orb. Arena currency, orb. Arena currency, orb. It gives you them. So, what do you do here? Now, this is going to be a part where it's more of dedication on your end than it is going to be RNG. Because depending on where you live, your arena refreshes may pop up at different times. This can be a problem. If the arena refreshes at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be kind of a pain in the balls to wake up every morning at 3 o'clock and get your ranks up. But every single day, you're going to gain some of these, okay? Every day, just for also adding gems here as well. So even if you're a free-to-play player, you should be able to hang in the top 100 players. You should be able to. It's not that hard. If you really are dedicated, you can sneak top 50, I would say, pretty much every month. Maybe not on a super-duper old server, but even then, I still think you can probably pull it off if you've played the game properly for a long time. Now, if you had a lot of mistakes on your account and you kind of sucked, maybe not. But I would say most often you're like, Wrath, you're not in the top 100. Well, whatever. I've got 500 of these suckers. If I wanted to be, I could be. I just really don't care about maximizing this account. I spend money, okay? I negate the grind by spending dollars, okay? Get over yourselves. But anyways, there you go. Boom. Every single day, 28 days, you should be able to get this. It's over 400 of these coins per month for doing literally nothing other than hanging in the top 100. Very easy to do, not a hard thing to hang on to. 2 orbs for free, boom, in a month. Season rewards, this happens twice a month. Every 14 days, this is going to refresh. Depending on where you're holding, depends on how much of these you're going to get. Again, these are the days I would say it's far more important, far more important to push as high as you possibly can. So 2 times a month, if it refreshes at 3 in the morning, you might want to be up at 250 and get ready to push your arena so that you can get yourself to the top 50. It's worth it. It's going to give you a decent amount of these, plus a nice little chunk of gems for a little bit of your time. Yes, it's hard. Yes, waking up sucks. But I didn't say it's going to be freakishly easy. It's just doable. It's absolutely doable. That's going to give you another 720 of these suckers. Add the 400 from earlier. You're about, 1,200-ish? Pretty close to 1,200 of these in. That's 6 free orbs. 6. Boom. 6 free. This does not even count the Trial of the Champion, which is arguably the better method to actually getting them. Of course, it is a little more difficult. It comes around 4 times per month. Once every week, you're going to get a chance to go through the Trial of the Champion. And again, when it gets ready to end, like it's just a few minutes from ending, that's when you want to push. I don't have the ability to pop up the rewards right here, but I think it's like 400 and something for a top 50 finish. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm like 62% sure it's a thing though. So with that, if you can pull a top 50 finish 4 times in a month, that's going to net you 8 profit orbs for free. 8 plus 6, that's 14 profit orbs for free per month just from doing your arena and trying a little bit. You are already at nearly 40 profit orbs, just your monthly quests and doing your arena. You're halfway to a full completion and you've done next to nothing. You're welcome. You're welcome. moving on. There's more. The next biggest bulk amount of Prophet Orbs actually comes from Heroic Miracle events. Now, it's obviously not going on right now, but when the Prophet event does come around, the Heroic Miracle comes with it. This is the way you get 10 more Prophet Orbs. However, this is one of the harder ways to get them, because you have to get a light and dark, 2 light and dark 5-star heroes, which is not easy to do, but definitely not impossible. The best thing is you're going to get 1 light and dark 5-star for free from the event itself just by doing the Prophet event. The other one's up to you, and this is where people struggle. There's more than one way to do this. You can fuse them up if you've got enough. You will get shards. It's a thing. They do pop up, light and dark shards. I've got plenty here to fuse some up, and over the time, you can stockpile them and just kind of hold them back in your bag, as I do here. Either way, the biggest goal you're going to have is trying to get that other 5-star light and dark hero. There's a couple of ways to do that. One is using shelter missions, which I really don't recommend. It is pretty expensive on your gems, but if it's the only way, and you know it's the only way that you're going to get those orbs, it might be worth dropping those heroes in, because that is 5,000 gems worth of Prophet Orbs that you're getting, so it's worth 4,000 gems investment if that's your only path to getting them. However, as long as you're doing some heroic summons, you're doing your orbs and stuff, you should end up with enough 4-stars generally to fuse them up. If you don't, like I said, there's other ways to get it done, namely shelter missions. You can make it happen. I believe in you. I believe in you, but that puts you at about 50, right? 50 orbs already for free-ish. Some gem investment, but you got those gems for free. Boom, you're already there. The next 3 places are going to come from this week, actually. Your item exchange event. Every single item exchange event, even if you don't try very hard, you should minimum get 7. But if you actually log in every 10 hours, make it happen, you almost always end up with enough currency to get 8 orbs. About 2,400 is what you end with. I would recommend always take the orbs, because the orbs are going to help you complete the orb event. Avessa is not. Avessa is just a hero. You can get them from relic shops. You can get them from your orbs. You can get them from your branches. These cost money. This you can get with time. Of course, you can get both with time, but I always go orbs here. It's super important to me. I always snag out the orbs. Usually 8 orbs from here, and then also you get 8 orbs from right here. This week alone has the chance to get you 16 of your orbs, which is like what? 20% of your event completion. Boom. 16 more orbs on top of the 50 that you already had. Yes, there's gem investment here, like it's 2,400 gems. You got 9,000 free minimum, okay? Worst case scenario, you spent 2,000 on a light hero, 2,000 on a dark hero, and 2,400 here. You're about 6,400 gems deep, and you've got, how many orbs is that now? 50 plus 16, that's 66 orbs. 66 orbs. That's a lot of orbs, okay? And lastly, well, not lastly, but medium lastly, is the Wishing Well event week. That will give you 8 orbs for a full completion. Now you say, Wrath, that's going to cost some gems to complete. It does. It does. It does cost some gems. It's not free, but it's 8 more orbs. Now there's certain things, like I said, just buy them every day if you have to. Worst case scenario, it costs like 7,000 gems to buy every single chip, but you don't have to buy every single chip, okay? You don't. You're going to get some for free just for your daily quests, which is great. Not counting the ones you have to spend. You get like 28, I guess, for free over the course of the month. Not bad, because you'd have to spend 2 of them every other day to complete this part of the deal. But again, you have more gem income than 9,000 per month. That's the lowest estimate baseline. Also, this is where the Aspen Dungeon becomes a big player. Not just for the arena itself, or the Wishing Fountain itself, but for your arena tickets and stuff like that. They pop up here for gold. You're going to want to buy them when they're for gold every single time, because it's going to save you gems. Gold you get for free all the time. You also get gems for free, but they're more expensive. So use your gold, buy what you need to buy. It's a thing. If you do this, you should usually be able to get around half, at least half of your arena chips for free per month. Well, not for free, but using gold. The other half will probably come from your gems, which is going to cost you like 4,000-ish gems. But that puts you just over 10,000 gems invested total. And that's going to put you up, what were we at? 66 orbs plus 8. What's 66 plus 8? Math is hard. 74. And you're like, oh, Wrath, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. You're right, you're not. There's still another event that comes around called the Heroic Summon event. Now, the Heroic Summon event is, like I said, aimed entirely at spenders. You're not going for full completions. You're free to play. You are going for small incremental progress to give you things back. Namely, you're going for the 100 tier reward. Can you pull this off at the 50 tier reward? Yes, you can still make it only being able to spend 50, but I would say at free to play, you might be able to sneak out 100 per month, not that bad. It's really not that hard to get 100 per month, okay? It's a little more difficult to pull 200 a month, definitely for sure. And as a spender, I usually average around 300 and something per month. I always have to spend money to complete it anyway. That's why I tell you guys not to focus heroic summons. It's going to take your money if you want to actually complete them each month. Boom. Words are hard. With that said, though, I've lost track of what I was talking about. Never mind, I didn't. For the heroic summon, Tier 1, the 50 tier reward, gives you 3 profit orbs and 10 heroic summons. Tier 2, that's the 100 scrolls used, gives you another 3 orbs and another 10 heroic scrolls. This is where if you are free to play and you don't have more than 100, just stop. Take your 6 orbs, take the extra 10 scrolls, don't use them, save them for the next time you're going to be doing this. Take those 6 orbs, add those 6 orbs in, you're already over 80 orbs, okay? You're there. But that's not it. There's also another place you get orbs for free in the game, and that's actually when the profit event comes around. When the profit orb event comes around, you get a free orb every single day in the mail. So you get another 7 orbs on top of all the orbs you've already gotten. You can actually pull it off. It's very doable. It might take a little effort, a little bit of time, a little bit of waking up early in the morning, depending on where you live, to place in the arena. But as a free-to-play player who spends $0 on the game, there you go. There is your path to 80 free orbs, 80 plus free orbs actually, per month. No dollars spent, you can do a full completion every single month if you follow this. Now, like I said, if you're a brand new player, it's going to be harder. You don't have access to the Aspen Dungeon, or at least not a very high wave of the Aspen Dungeon, so the amount of loot you get out of here will be less. Your Celestial Island is nowhere near as maxed. You're not going to be pulling 100 and something gems per day, plus all the extra crap you get out of it too. It's just not going to happen. You do have a little bit of a disadvantage as a brand new player. Does that mean you can't do it? No, it does not. If you're a brand new player in a brand new server, your arena rankings actually shouldn't be that hard to maintain. It's actually it's easier, I would say. So there you go, guys. That's my guide for you out there, you free-to-play players. People always ask me, Wrath, how do you get the item events? Is it only for spenders? It's not. Now, if you're talking about doing a heroic summon completion each month, there is absolutely zero way to do that for free every month. It's not possible. I spend money, I have monthly cards, I buy gym packs, I buy these every time they come around. Most of the time, I'll buy them for you just right now. Boom, look at that, I bought them. I bought them with my monies. And I never end up at like 400 a month, ever. It's almost always in the 300s I end up at the end of the month, and I've got to buy the rest to get the completion. It always costs money. It's why I tell people, shy away from heroic scrolls. I mean, yes, try to aim to get 100 per month. That's not a bad thing to do. But trying to go for completions, especially as free-to-play players, is going to massively dwarf your progress because you don't get many of them for free. Focus on what the game gives you for free and build on that. Orbs. The game gives you so many orbs, so many opportunities for orbs, and it doesn't actually cost that much. Focus your orbs, peeps. It's definitely worth doing. As you can see, I've got some scrolls. I've got me some scrolls, okay? But that's months and months of saving and months of spending 1,000 gems per day. This isn't something I just woke up with today. Doesn't happen. Well, I did wake up with it, but it's because I've been waking up with less every day for the last, 8 months. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Boom. It's thing. There you go. There you go. There is your path for you free-to-play peeps out there. And obviously, if you're a light spender, same applies to you. It's just much, much easier because you have a much bigger gym income per month. But for free-to-play players, you have a path to a full completion in orbs every single month. It's right there, laid out for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And I will see you guys in the next one.